about some retro video games. Yeah, that's the goal. So you could be buying or selling, man, I ain't telling, but either way you're listening to Rolling Retro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I couldn't tell you how long it's been since I've actually went out and bought a video game lot. Believe it or not right now, it has nothing to do with pinball. We are buying a massive collection. I am doing about a 4-hour trip. I just got off of a 10-hour shift, so my entire day right now is just cooked, but that doesn't matter because we are spending $1,000. I don't know if I said that. I'm kind of losing my mind. But the amount of quality that is in this collection tonight is insane. I can show you guys a little bit of a sample of some of the photos that he sent me. There is also going to be about 20 mystery games because we were in the process of negotiating for a price. He wanted the 1,000 and I didn't think it was 100. I don't know. It was just, it's a long drive. So moral of the story, I said, would you go down to $950, save me the $50 because I'm driving 4 hours in total, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. And he said, hey, I actually have a PlayStation 1 with about 15 to 20 games that I would toss in if I could do another $50. So moral of the story, I think a PlayStation 1 with about 15 to 20 games added for $50, that's like an automatic win no matter what. Regardless, stay tuned, you guys. We got about 30 minutes left right now. I'll let you know when we pick it up and hopefully get some footage. I don't have a GoPro on me today, so we're going all mobile on the phone today. Very, very yapping-ish. So bear with me. Stay tuned. See you soon. Alrighty, so I told you guys it was a drive because right now it's pretty freaking dark out, but minus that whole situation, I just wanted to show you a quick little sample and then we're going to get into like pretty much everything. This was from the Goodwill bins. This was a completely different purchase, so don't mind that. We got 2 totes. The guitars were throw-ins. I believe these are both for the PlayStation 2. And the blue tote, if I'm not mistaken, oh, that's the one that we're going to look at in a minute, but we're going to go around to this side because I want to show you guys just a quick sample, minus that the car is a complete disaster right now. Look at this tote, okay? Just a teaser. By the way, the lighting is messing up everything right now. These are the nicest boxes that I have ever seen in anybody's collection. Now, this is for the Intellivision, but just to give you another sample right now, it is a sealed Kool-Aid Man for the Intellivision. And that artwork, by the way. So, we're going to save this juicy box for when we get home and we're going to break everything down. There is a cart back there that is really expensive. I really want to look and do more deep diving, but we're going to save that. Now, the other thing, though, if you're going to stay with me here, he threw in about 15 PlayStation 1 games that we are not aware of. That there was no photos sent. So, moral of the story, I wanted to see potentially what we got right now just because it'd be kind of fun. This was the system that was thrown in and it's actually really nice. It still is pretty snappy. Really clean, by the way. It's not like garbage at all. We got 2 original OEM controllers. This one has definitely seen like better days. I mean, that right there, that looks like you're gonna get a disease if I'm honest, but it's not bad. Actually, there may be 3 controllers in here. That's crazy. Okay, nope, sorry, 2 OEM controllers and there's 1 third-party one. We're just kind of getting rid of all this. The cords are just a nightmare. To be honest with you, I hate going through consoles and cords, but okay, we're gonna move this to the side, some of the PlayStation 2 games to the side, and here is the first stack of PlayStation 1 games. So we're just gonna kind of get these here. This is actually like the most exciting part, if I'm honest. I was waiting for this. I'm so nervous, though. It might not be anything crazy, but, you know, pretty much to have them thrown in, I am down. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of racing. The guy must have been a huge racing fan. All right, so, mystery bundle, let's go. Okay, so, G2, Gran Turismo, pretty classic. Okay, I'm seeing some W SmackDown. We also have another WWF Attitude, WWF Warzone. This actually looks pretty freaking fun. Supercross 2000, believe it or not, with my dad growing up as a kid, I played this a ton. Sled Storm, nothing crazy right now. Blitz, seeing a lot of NASCAR. Ironically, that was literally NASCAR. Dukes of Hazzard, NHL, NBA Live. I'm still not disappointed by any means. Fox Sports Golf, what a banger. Kind of a joke there. Need for Speed, which is not bad at all. And this is Polaris. So a lot of sports titles for the throw-ins, but hey, once again, not bad. NFL Blitz, and nothing crazy there. I was kind of crossing my fingers, to be honest with you. What is that actually? Whoa. Is this a part of the game? I have never seen that in my entire life. A 50th anniversary NASCAR collector's edition. This may be intriguing, to be honest with you. I've never seen this, let alone did I know there was like a medal or a pin from 1948 to 1998. So, but those were the sports throw-ins. I'm just saying sports because obviously that's what we got. Otherwise, I had no idea what the PlayStation 1. I still think $50 for this entire bundle is awesome. Plus the total goodies. We have all the other PlayStation 2 games. We'll break down this entire lot once we get home. Now that we're back home, let's dive into the lot, starting with kind of like some of the games that you saw in the car. These are going to be more of the systems and some of the bulkier items that are not worth a whole bunch, but there is still a lot of really good titles here and a lot of really good systems, as you guys are seeing. This next clip here has a little bit better items, like we got Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Test Drive Eve of Destruction here is kind of a bolo. It pushes about $40. This is kind of like the mid-tier lot, progressing into my favorite section, which is coming up, and stay tuned, you're going to be very impressed. This is the complete in-box Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Intellivision games, and we are talking about absolute gold. There is also some loose cartridges. I am saving the best for last. Once again, it is not in this clip. We have a Nightmare on Elm Street. If I had the box for that, I don't even know what I would have done. That would have been such a holy grail for the collection. Vice Project Doom. This box, or I should say most of these boxes, looks like the wrapper or the label has basically just been ripped off and these games have never been played with. I mean, the condition and the way he stored these has been immaculate since the 80s and the 90s. I mean, look at this Super Mario Bros. 3 box. This one is also going into the collection. It's one of the games that me and my best friend actually played through and beat. I've never actually had it CIB before, and here you go. This is the big surprise that was in the lot, a loose copy of Cowboy Kid for the NES. I did open this up and check the circuit board on the inside. It is authentic. It already sold on eBay for $410, which was absolutely crazy for just a loose cartridge. Then you guys kind of saw this earlier. This is the brand new copy of Kool-Aid Man for the Intellivision. Indie Heat pushes a little value too. It's about $20. And then Pinbot. This one is not worth a crazy amount, but if you guys have been watching the channel, you know that I am a pinball fanatic. And since this is a pinball game for the Nintendo, it only makes sense that I hang on to this, and it joins the shelf with all the other collectibles that I got. There is one other pinball game to my knowledge for the Nintendo, and that is High Speed, so I will be on the hunt to add that to the collection. In the last little adventure that we have planned for today, I stopped at the local thrift store and found a few games for a decent price. They were $3.50 each, and then I also snagged a Harley t-shirt that I'll be throwing up on the eBay store, but they're heavily scratched, so we're going to be making a visit over to Zach to see if he can buff them out and to fix these discs, and hopefully they'll be playable. Yeah, this thing is like puke worthy if I can even get my camera to like focus on it. So this is God of War, and we're kind of deeming this to be like the worst disc possible. And I know these resurfacers can pretty much pull some magic, so we're gonna kind of see what this will turn out after it comes out. Yeah, I think I see that guy right there.
So it's this guy and that guy is what I would be most worried about. But yeah, we'll see. This one here too.
Is questionable.
Questionable, yeah.
And just after a few minutes, the discs are looking brand new. I just want to say a huge thank you to Zach again. He does have a YouTube channel called Z Squared Gaming. If you haven't checked him out, please do. That will be down below in the description. Now we're going to take the disc back home, pop them in the PS2 real quick, and see if they are going to play. And just like that, it was in this moment that I found out my laser disc is dead. And I need to fix my PS2. It would not read a single disc.